Hey, what's going on, guys? Dagon30 here, and today I want to go ahead and do an upgrade on my Titan AIO. I'm currently running the 360, and I'm sitting at an idle temperature of around, let me check right there, 47.4 degrees. And the whole point is I'm taking my old 360 one, and I'm going to transfer it to a secondary build that I'm doing, and I'm replacing it with a 420 AIO of the same brands, Titan and all that. But I want to see what the actual temperature difference is, and I know for most of us who's been building PCs for a while that it is probably negligible. You can buy the 360 for right around $190 to $200 depending on where you get it, and it does sufficient cooling. I'm using a 9950X3D and it cools it very well. But since I was already building the second computer, I might as well go ahead and upgrade my main build and then just use the 360 on the other one. So with the 420, let's see what the actual difference is. All right, so here's the game plan. There's my Titan 420, and my 360 is installed, as you see, and my idle temperature, and it's kind of warm in my room, is 48 degrees Celsius. And I'm using the Antec Flex Pro case. If I take this off, take it off, and I remove this, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to take these screws off right here. I'm going to have my hand left under here because it's easy. I can actually take this off, but it's way easier to do it this way. And I'm going to lift, just lower it down gently after I disconnect this, and then reverse process. I'm going to push this back up. I'm going to have my son help me out, and we're just going to screw everything back in. I'm going to go paste up the new thing, put the new bracket, and that's another piece of advice. Even though it's probably the same bracket, I'm going to use the bracket that the box came with, because you never know if they might have did a slight change, and you want to make sure you got even, good pressure on your CPU the whole time. And then I'm going to swap out the caps because I like this cap, and we'll talk about what the findings are, and after I run some tests, and let's see. All right, guys. So first thing I'm doing is I turned off my PC, of course. I unplugged it, and I hit the start button to make sure there's no static left or any residual electricity in there. After that, I disconnected my IQ link cables here and here, and I will start undoing this stuff. There's the power to that, and the IQ there. So when you remove the cap, or not the cap, the pump, you want to do a crisscross. That way it lets the pressure off the CPU evenly. And I already know there's someone going to scream in there, "That's not how you do it." Well, there's a bunch of different ways to do stuff, and this doesn't harm it at all. I'm sure I'll get the haters in the comments below. Oh, that's a little bit right there. There we go. I think I used a little too much paste last time. That's all right, I can fix that now. So with this off, I got the bracket there. I'm gonna take some rubbing alcohol with a micro cloth that doesn't leave any residual lint or anything like that. I'm gonna clean this, I'm gonna clean that, and I'm gonna take this off. And like I said before, to take it off, I'm just gonna undo the screws off on the other side as I showed you previously. And it should come right off, and reverse process and bolting the new one in. All right, guys, so I put in the 420 Titan AIO. I connected the wires back here and here and got it going. Now, in true IQ fashion, it did not pick it up, of course, so I had to run the repair program. I got a video about that if you want to check it out, but I'm running currently Cinebench right now. It's got the last few minutes left on it to put just a little bit of stress on it. And I have not hit, usually with the 360, I would hit it right around 80 to 81, but currently I haven't really got above 76.9 at all. And yeah, it seems to be working out pretty good. My idle temp was sitting right around 40 degrees, give or take, about half a degree. And yeah, it's a good upgrade for me. Now the question is for you is, if you already have a 360 AIO, is it worth upgrading to the 420? Maybe if you want to try some extreme overclocking or you just need some better cooling solution. But if you already got the 360, it's plenty powerful enough to do the job. I only really got this because I'm putting my old AIO into another build for a secondary PC. But I did do a little bit different what I said I was going to do. I took my top off, and since my case allows it, I took this screw off here, and I took that screw off here, and I was able to actually lift the tray out itself, and then it made it easier. My son pointed that out. It would be easier, and I agreed with him, and I did it. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm happy with the upgrade. I mean, I was willing to spend that money. I don't know if you are. If you're going to, let me know in the comments below if you want to do it. So on average, honestly, I'm seeing about a 4 degree drop on temperature. So I might experiment a little bit. Maybe I can push some more overclocking and since I got a little more headroom now. So, but that's it, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, and like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.